In today's touching and emotional video, we'll meet a four-legged friend named Buddy, who spent 200 long days at a shelter, hoping for a loving home. His story will make you laugh and cry as we witness the heartwarming moment when he finally finds his forever family. Join us as we uncover the incredible tale of patience, loyalty, and the transformative power of adoption. All animals deserve a loving and caring owner who can provide them with the necessary care, affection, and attention they need to thrive. Unfortunately, many animals end up in shelters due to various circumstances, such as being abandoned, lost, or surrendered by their owners. Spending long periods in a shelter can be stressful and emotionally draining for animals, which is why it's crucial to prioritize their well-being and find them suitable adoptive families as soon as possible. As the camera pans across the empty shelter halls, the haunting strains of a piano piece underscore the solitude he and other animals endure. We see Buddy sitting quietly behind the bars of his kennel, his soulful eyes gazing into the distance. He was neither aggressive nor sick, but simply ordinary, which ironically made him less noticeable to potential adopters. People seemed to overlook Buddy, perhaps thinking he wasn't special enough. He held on to the belief that someday his forever family would come for him. Despite the loneliness, he refused to give up hope. His story serves as a reminder to cherish each day and never lose faith in the possibility of a brighter tomorrow. He watches other dogs with puppies being given priority, believing that starting a family might be his only chance of finding a home. A woman named Rachel enters the shelter, seeking a dog to adopt. Unlike other visitors, she isn't drawn to puppies or specific breeds. Rachel's heart goes out to the overlooked senior dogs, and she believes that adopting an older dog can be incredibly rewarding. The sight of them playing together brings a smile to everyone's face at the shelter. The staff and volunteers celebrate Buddy's adoption, overjoyed that he has found a loving home after such a long wait. With patience and understanding, she patiently observes the dogs, hoping to connect with one that feels right. It demonstrates that adopting a senior dog can be immensely fulfilling, and that sometimes the most overlooked dogs are the ones with the most love to give. Buddy's journey from a lonely shelter dog to a cherished companion reminds us of the transformative power of love, patience, and understanding. Under Rachel's care, he becomes a happier and healthier dog. Until next time, keep loving, keep caring, and keep advocating for our furry friends. Together, we can create a better world for them. She understands that adopting an older dog like Buddy is a rewarding experience, and she encourages others to consider giving a senior dog a chance at happiness. Walks in the park, games of fetch, and cozy evenings by the fireplace fill their days with laughter and joy. Buddy's tail wags incessantly, his eyes sparkle with happiness, and his heart overflows with gratitude for the second chance at life. His journey from loneliness to love serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of compassion and patience in finding the perfect companion. Through Buddy's story, we gain a deeper understanding of the emotional toll prolonged stays in shelters can have on animals and the profound impact a single act of kindness can have on their lives. By embracing empathy and patience, we can help ensure that every dog finds the loving home they deserve, just as Buddy did with Rachel. However, time slips away, and Buddy remains without a companion, longing for the day when his own tail wags with the joy of a full heart. You can also support local animal shelters and spread awareness about the importance of adoption. By working together, we can create a world where no dog has to wait 200 days for their forever home. There's an instant connection between them. Overwhelmed with joy, he licks her face, expressing his gratitude for the kindness shown to him. The years of neglect and loneliness seem to melt away in that very moment. Rachel feels an overwhelming sense of fulfillment, knowing that she has found her perfect match. She realizes that Buddy's story is far from over, and that their journey together is just beginning. Rachel kneels down and extends her hand through the bars of his kennel, and Buddy, overcome with emotion, places his paw on hers. In that simple gesture, there's an exchange of trust and affection that transcends words. It's a pivotal moment that signals the beginning of their unique bond. His story highlights the importance of recognizing the emotional needs of animals in shelters and providing them with the love and attention they require. The wait of 200 days stretches into an unbearable length of time for Buddy to spend alone. The thought of spending the rest of his life in a shelter terrifies him. he wonders if he'll ever be wanted or loved again. The prospect of missing out on walks in the park, playing fetch, or simply having a warm lap to snuggle in fills him with sadness. Yet he remains steadfast, watching other dogs get adopted while patiently waiting for his turn. The sight of these kennels evokes a sense of urgency to find loving homes for these animals. He started questioning whether he would ever find a home. The joy he once felt when hearing the word walkies turned into anxiety, unsure if he would ever experience that happiness again. For Buddy, each weekend brought new hope only to be dashed when families chose other dogs. He endured countless pets, kind words, and promises of return, yet none of it materialized. Every time the door opened, excitement surged within him, only to be met with disappointment when it led not to his freedom, but to another lost opportunity. The first few days in a shelter can be overwhelming and scary for an animal. His unwavering patience and resilience in the face of so many comings and goings touch our hearts. We learn that Buddy came to the shelter after being found alone near a highway, highlighting the uncertainty that surrounds his past. The lack of tags, a microchip, or any identifying information adds to his mystery and makes it harder to find his previous owner. They're often placed in unfamiliar surroundings and separated from their previous owners and familiar faces. Witnessing these dogs lose hope and become dejected can be emotionally taxing on those who work tirelessly to find them homes. It's essential to remember that every animal deserves a chance at a happy and fulfilling life. Their time in a shelter should be viewed as a temporary setback rather than a life sentence. The noise and activity in a shelter environment can also be stressful, especially for animals who are used to a quieter living situation. Additionally, spending long periods in a shelter can have detrimental effects on an animal's physical and mental health. A lack of exercise, mental stimulation, and socialization can lead to boredom, anxiety, and depression. Prolonged stress can also weaken an animal's immune system, making them more susceptible to illnesses and health problems. Moreover, extended stays in shelters can result in behavioral issues such as aggression or withdrawal, making it more challenging for them to be adopted. Animals who exhibit behavioral problems are less likely to be chosen by potential adopters, leading to longer wait times for finding a home. When a dog stays in a shelter for an extended period, it can become disheartening for shelter staff and volunteers. Now let's dive into the captivating story of Buddy, a remarkable dog who touched the hearts of many during his time at a shelter. Our story begins at an animal shelter where Buddy, a four-legged companion, has been patiently waiting for his forever home for 200 long days. According to statistics, thousands of animals enter shelters every day, but Buddy's case stands out. Why do we hear from a volunteer at the shelter? We discover that despite Buddy's calm nature, he longs for a connection. As the days turned into weeks and then months, Buddy's hope began to dwindle. Throughout his stay, Buddy never stopped believing in the goodness of humans. As the narrative unfolds, we witness the toll that being alone takes on Buddy's emotional well-being. As the story progresses, Buddy begins to feel disheartened. Amidst the bleakness, a glimmer of hope appears on the horizon. Upon meeting Buddy, something extraordinary happens. With gentle encouragement, Buddy steps out of his kennel and into Rachel's awaiting arms. As Buddy explores his new surroundings, Rachel showers him with love and attention. In the coming months, Buddy's transformation is remarkable. Their bond deepens with each passing day, and Rachel cherishes the companionship and unconditional love Buddy brings into her life. The story of Buddy and Rachel serves as an inspiration to all. In conclusion, the story of Buddy, the dog who waited 200 days to find his forever home, is a testament to the resilience and unwavering hope of animals in shelters. If you've resonated with Buddy's story and want to make a difference in the lives of shelter animals, consider adopting a dog and giving them a chance at a happy and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey and for your commitment to making a positive impact on the lives of animals in need.